Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Darin and welcome to another edition of FCB Reports. I got some exciting news for you guys about the Champions League because the competition will be back in August and I am super fired up about it. And in this video, I'm going to give you the latest development on this exclusive report regarding the return of the greatest club competition in the world. I'm going to tell you how, where and when the Champions League is likely to resume and what we can expect in the upcoming weeks and months. We will also talk about the race for the Golden Boot and reveal who the best goal scorers in Europe are at the moment and which players are the favorites to win the award this year. This and much more is coming right up, so let's do it. Vamos! So the big question regarding the Golden Boot, guys, is who will win the prestigious award this year. Will it be Cristiano Ronaldo or could it be Messi who wins it again? Or perhaps it might be Robert Lewandowski that scoop up the award this year. Keep watching because at the end of this video, I will reveal the answer. But first, let's talk Champions League. The competition will be back soon. And according to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, Champions League will be back in action as soon as August. And Portugal is the country that will host the tournament and the games are going to be played in Lisbon. The tournament will pick up from where it left off from the quarterfinals and onward to the final. And Mundo Deportivo reports that the Champions League governing body UEFA will meet on June the 17th where they will assess the situation. They will hold talks and try to come up with the best solution available and determine what type of format the tournament is going to be played in. But you're probably wondering why Portugal? It was supposed to be held in Turkey. Well, the reason for picking Lisbon to host the tournament is because Portugal is one of the countries that has been least affected by the coronavirus. And therefore, Portugal poses less health risk than many other countries that have been more affected by the pandemic. And like I said, guys, the Champions League will resume in August. The competition will be played in a different format. It's going to be a mishmash of a mini tournament where there's only going to be one leg, World Cup style format. The winner of that leg will advance to the next round. It is 4 second leg matches that haven't been played yet. It's the game between Manchester City and Real Madrid, Juventus versus Lyon, Barcelona and Napoli, and Bayern and Chelsea. And of course, as a Barca fan, we all look forward to all the matches, but especially the Barcelona versus Napoli game. The first leg ended 1-1, and I just can't wait for that match to begin and hopefully win it comfortably so we will advance to the next round. But now let's move on to another topic altogether and talk about the prestigious award, the Golden Boot. Because football is picking up where it left off at the business end of the season. The race for European top goal scorer is picking up steam and is heating up considerably. Who has scored most goals in Europe so far this season? And which players are favored to win the Golden Boot award this year? The Golden Boot, or as the French people call it, Soulier d'Or, which translates to the Golden Shoe, is an award that is presented to the player which has scored the most goals in a season in a domestic league. Bear in mind that the Champions League and the League Cup goals don't count towards the total goal scores. It's only the goals scored in the domestic league. But now, let's move on to Messi, who won it last year ahead of Kylian Mbappe with 36 goals in 34 matches. And Messi has won it in total 6 times. I repeat, 6 times, ladies and gentlemen. Now take off your hat, your shoes, your socks, whatever you have to take off. Just make sure to take a bow because no other player has won it 6 times, let alone won it for 3 consecutive years. The level of consistency by the little magician is quite astonishing. And we have all heard this many times before. Messi is simply out of this world. He's not a human. He's actually an alien from another world. There's no doubt about it. You might just say there that he's a very gentle and humble extraterrestrial, but nonetheless, the guy is a freaking alien. But having said that, of course, Messi is Messi. He's a champion, a serial winner, and he's naturally hungry for more. He is determined to win it for the 7th time. Can Messi catch up with the rest of the players? Because at the moment, Messi stands at number 6 with 19 goals so far this season. This is great actually considering that his season has been disrupted by injuries. But like I said, Messi is not in first place. That honor goes to the Polish predator, Robert Lewandowski. He's leading the pack with 29 goals and the guy is simply on fire. He's a formidable heavy-duty goal-scoring machine who is scoring goals for fun at the moment. This guy scored scores so many goals that they should actually change his name to Robert Lewandowski. He's simply astonishing at the moment. And the Bayern Munich marksman has scored against 18 consecutive teams so far in the Bundesliga. And he's actually there chasing a 47-year-old record that was set by the Bayern Munich legend Gerd Müller. Back in 1973, Gerd Müller actually there scored 47 league goals in a standard 34-match season. And so far, Lewandowski has scored 29 league goals, and if he can stay injury-free, then he most likely will win the award this year. And if Bayern wins the Champions League this year, then he will undoubtedly be the fourth runner to win the Ballon d'Or. So let's move on, guys, to Cristiano Ronaldo, because this guy is simply amazing. The guy is 35 years old and he's still at it and does what he does best, which is scoring goals, a bucket load of goals, and he's showing absolutely no signs of slowing down. Cristiano Ronaldo has won the Golden Boot 4 times in the past, and the last time he won the award was back in 2014-2015 season, and you can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to be up there and fighting for it again. When he made the move to Juventus, many, including me, was guilty of thinking that he might be slowing down because of his age and the fact that it's harder to score goals in Serie A, because that's a full man's game. As long as Ronaldo is still kicking a ball at the highest level, you'd be a fool to count him out. And in the race for the Golden Boot, Ronaldo is just ahead of Lionel Messi in the 5th place with 21 goals. Just ahead of him is Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Haaland. The Norwegian Superman stands at 26 goals, and considering his age, that is quite simply astonishing. I'm really excited about this youngster, and I just can't wait to see how this guy develops in the coming years. And just ahead of Haaland, in 3rd place, stands RB Leipzig forward Timo Werner with 24 goals. But wait, 24 goals? Haaland had 26. How can he be ahead of Haaland? Well, the reason for that is that Haaland scored most of his goals in the Austrian league, and the Golden Shoe Award is based on a point system that allows players in a tougher league to win even if they have fewer goals than the player in the weaker league. So if Robert Lewandowski is leading the pack and Messi is at 6th, Ronaldo at 5th, Haaland at 4th, and Timo Werner at 3rd, then who occupies the 2nd place spot? Well, it's the Italian international Ciro Immobile. He has scored 27 goals so far this season. Ciro has been one of the most consistent goal scorers in Serie A in recent years, and he has hit the ground running this season also. He's actually there being close to winning the awards on many occasions, but players such as Messi and Ronaldo have stood in the way of him reaching all the way. But he will be hoping that this year will be his year and that he will do enough to pick up the award for the first time. So this is it, guys. I've mentioned the top 6 players that are in the race for the Golden Boot Award this year. These are 6 amazing players, and it will be exciting to see who actually wins the award this year. And if you like the video and you want more Lionel Messi news and all types of Barcelona related stuff, then start now by subscribing and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. But until then, Visca el Catalunya!